everybody, welcome back to Quinn's Cones. I'm your host, Mr. Cones, and today we have another special guest, the first returning guest in Quinn's Cones history, my sister Sandra.
Right here.
Right there, you can't miss her.
I'm really excited to be back.
I'm glad. It's good to have you.
Thank you.
So today, we're in a different location. Different location because it's a different video. It's not your normal, average Mr. Cones reviews video. It's a comparison between dairy and non-dairy dairies. Now.
Wow, it's a tongue twister.
So I chose Ben and Jerry's for my vegan debut because I'm familiar with it. My palate, it's there. In its little Pokedex that it has, it remembers Ben and Jerry's nicely. So it can refer back to how other flavors by Ben and Jerry taste. Now, Netflix and Chilled non-dairy is the first non-dairy dairy in the Ben and Jerry's lineup. You could say this is the poster child for their vegan line. There are 4 other flavors now, as well as a caramel and a cookie dough. We'll get into those another time. But I did my research. This is 100% vegan certified.
Wow.
Any expectations for this?
I'm expecting it to taste horrible.
Wow, we have a hater on the show.
I'm gonna like this one much better.
We'll see.
The real dairy.
So the setup we have today, non-dairy, dairy. We have 2 tester bowls each because
Don't want to cross-contaminate.
no cross-contamination in the lab, none of that. And then we also have our wine glasses full of water just to cleanse the palate between bites. We don't, like I said before, no cross-contamination.
Very important.
Ben & Jerry's Netflix and Chilled. This is a specific dish that has pretzel chunks as well as peanut butter chunks in it. Very cool. As well as chocolate.
Filled to the brim on this one.
Oh, we are.
This bad boy.
So let's get our tester bowls out. This is the normal one.
You took the good piece.
Sorry. You want it?
I was gonna take that, but it's all yours. Thank you.
Mr. Cones' generous soul.
Treats the guests very well.
So a little history lesson on Quinn's Cones backstory and lore. This was actually the flavor I reviewed in episode 3, but the episode is unaired. It didn't come out because it wasn't up to Quinn's Cones standards. Let's jump into it. Ben and Jerry's Netflix and Chilled.
Cheers.
Let's see how the original one tastes. So there is that familiar fudge piece from Ben & Jerry's Half Baked, as well as chunks of peanut butter, which are quite strong. I don't really taste any of the pretzel.
I don't taste any pretzel either. Oh, I got some pretzel. She's salty.
She's a salty one, yeah. Okay, so, would you say that's a good ice cream?
Sorry. It's not bad. It's kind of like if I had Halo Top or this, I would pick this for sure. But
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. Sorry to bring back bad memories.
No,
there.
it's fine. I thought it was pretty good. Peanut butter, as we saw with the drumstick last week, I don't know how I feel about nuts in my dairy. I quite like Moose Tracks, but I don't know. I'd say it's like high tier. It's a pretty good thing. I'd get Half Baked over this though.
Me too.
But it's time to jump in for our little herbivore friends out there. We're doing this for you. Ben & Jerry's Netflix and Chilled, non-dairy, made with 100% almond milk.
Can I tell you what I'm expecting?
What are you expecting?
I'm expecting it to taste like water, but like with a freezer burn vibe.
So the Halo Top experience.
I guess so.
Okay.
That's what
I'm expecting, I haven't actually had almond milk before, but from what I hear, it's a little more smooth, a little easier on the stomach, on the gut.
Gut health
So-
is important.
It is. We praise health on the show. We do have to take our swigs real quick. Cleanse the palate. Also, if you're not drinking water right now, what are you doing? Go grab a bottle. Pause the video. It's good for you. Without further ado, let's see if this tastes the same, different.
It looks the exact same.
It does. Visually, it looks near identical. I might have to just dig in a little bit more. I'm a grown boy.
I like that it doesn't make It doesn't let the vegans feel like they're lesser than the people that eat the dairy.
Yes, it's very inclusive.
It looks the exact same.
The packaging does look very similar. I'll rotate it so you guys can take another look. Without further ado, let's see this non-dairy experience, see if it tastes the same.
Let's jump right in.
Let's jump right into it. This is what I'm gonna say. Mind if I speak first?
Yep.
I'm gonna say that, hold on, let me just.
I don't love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of gross. Not what I was expecting. It didn't give off the freezer burn, icy vibe like I thought it would. But it's definitely not blessed.
I don't hate it, but it's kind of hard to describe. I feel like with the normal one, the dairy, when it's like messing with your tongue, it's kind of bending, right? The dairy bends, takes form, the shape of your mouth while you're eating it, right? But with this one, I feel like the dairy it wasn't as malleable, it just snapped. I felt it was a bit more fragile, the dairy. It wasn't as viscous as this one. It did feel a bit more silky smooth, that due to the almond milk, I assume. I'm not a professional, I'm an amateur. But that's my amateur opinion and thought on that. I don't hate it. I wouldn't rate this low tier, that tier with Halo top. No. But I'm definitely like I'll eat more of that.
Really?
No.
I will not. I'll take this one, and you can have that one.
I think it tastes very similar, but there's that little bit of wateriness to it, and a little bit of the snappiness to it.
This one's more along for the ride in your mouth.
Yeah, this one wants to stay longer. So my final thoughts on if vegan ice cream tastes the same as normal ice cream, I'd say it 90% does, with Ben & Jerry's at least. I'd say that the tastes are really similar. She'll disagree because she's a playa hater. Hates the playas. I thought going into this, I was gonna be scouring the kitchen for a toothpick to pick the chia seeds out of my teeth. But no, I was ignorant and misunderstood veganism. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. It tastes eerily similar to the normal one, but there is a slight tinge that makes it not taste exactly the same. But for the most part, it tastes the same. Anyway, thank you guys for watching another episode of Quinn's Cones. Be sure to try this. It's definitely not as bad as you think it would be. Maybe you'll like it more than that even. Any final words?
Definitely gonna take this one.
Okay.
You can have that one.
Okay.
And we'll call it a day.
Sounds good. Bye.